Get that?
Yeah, I got that little cutscene and now I'm loading. I still hear the title screen music though.
Now that's what I call
There we go, the title screen music stopped.
It blew us straight into the tunnels, Van Helsing. In Helsing?
Where we are right now
Right.
is exactly where the second game starts.
I'm too young to
Oh, okay.
place for eternity.
So what happened with the ending of the first game? They
You,
removed it, I guess?
Well, they've bridged it because normally you'd kill Formigati and then you'd go back to the secret lair and that'd be the end of the game. And then you do the end game content for that game.
Is there an ending?
Well,
or
hang on,
anything,
because
or
we've got
no?
cutscene.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Stay back.
Move aside.
I'm warning you.
You're powerless for the moment. Please move aside.
Well, that was fun, Katerina. What's going on? Who is this? Is it a man?
A troublesome intruder. He just appeared out of nowhere and
Humbly gave my assistance to Van Helsing, the great liberator of Borgova.
Do I know you?
Hurry up. This structure may collapse at any moment.
Alright.
how rude. What kind of savior does that?
That's the least of our concerns. He's right. The building is crumbling. We must leave.
Okay. So
Okay. So basically, at the
what
end of the
happened?
game,
Yeah.
end of the first game, we kill Formigati
Right.
and you pick up the loot and blah blah blah, and then you go back to town.
Oh, you
and,
pick up the loot, do you? Really?
Come on. And yeah, and then you do the end game content for that game.
Right.
At the beginning, basically the story is what happens is after you kill him, the structure collapses,
Okay.
and this is the beginning of the second game. You've killed him, and it's like literally like right after. But they did that little cutscene there to say that the building was self-destructing because obviously that wasn't there before. But they had to bridge the ending of game 1 and the beginning of game 2.
Got it.
So this is where we are now.
Okay.
We've basically just got to fight through a little area here with some enemies and machines,
The palace, yeah.
and then we can go back to the town, our secret lair, and then we can sell and upgrade and whatever. Well, I can anyway. But I mean, you know, we're only a third of the way through the game,
Yeah,
so
it's not like I missed anything incredible.
exactly. That's not as if you
I
ruined
missed out
it,
on
is
like
it?
an end game item or something. Yeah.
That's it. Well, if you get something like that again, yeah, maybe like leaving rejoin or something. Because obviously you don't want to miss out on content, especially
Right,
since
right.
you're the one streaming.
Yeah. Well, I didn't miss out on any content. I just missed out on the loot basically for him.
Here we go.
You made it out. Good. You will find an ink gate at the end of the next hallway. It will take you to your secret lair.
Hold on. First, I want to know who you are.
And perhaps you could explain why you are so helpful. I always find that suspicious in a masked creature.
The mask hides deformations and the scars, the reminders of years of captivity in a lab.
You were a test subject?
Fulmigati's favorite. Once a powerful being, now only a husk of my former self. Until your heroic deeds brought chaos to the prison. And so I escaped.
You're doing this out of gratitude?
And revenge. Though the professor is dead, his heritage and his allies still remain. This tortured soul wants them to suffer.
So you're proposing?
I must take my leave. We'll talk more later.
Ha! He did it again. And the way he talks, annoying.
I'm sure he'll return. Let's go.
Alright. Anything down here? Barrel, nothing. Oh, you beat me.
Okay. Oh, I got my loot, a blue item. Cool.
There you go. Oh, got an elite over there.
So when you started the second game, when it was on its own, you started with what? No equipment or anything? Like, see how we have all our stuff from the first game?
You know those, like 6 or 7. Oh, hang on.
Your pardon for bringing bad news, but there could be problems.
You don't say.
This place has a powerful device, a marvel of weird science. It binds this patch of the ink into a loop that won't let anyone escape.
You seem to be able to come and go as you please.
I have a particularly strong connection to the ink. The one thing my captors weren't able to take away.
Then get us out. Take us with you.
That's beyond this one's powers. But a temporary portal could take you close to the device. Once you defeat its guardians, we can disable it.
Why should I trust you?
Trust is overrated. You can take that on trust. The portal will remain active until you leave this area.
Right.
Okay.
The
loot, yeah.
The 6 or 7 rocks that we destroyed after we got up.
Yep.
In that first room, they contain like basic equipment that you can equip on your character, or you can import your save from Van Helsing 1 into Van Helsing 2 and start at level 30 in what was called veteran mode.
Okay.
Because Van Helsing went from level 1 to 30.
Okay.
Van Helsing 2 went from... Oh, hang on. Right, so we got a choice here. We can either go through this portal and trust the guy, or I have arranged... See that generator over there, the other side?
Yeah.
We can hit that. Now, I don't know if any of your skills will penetrate it, so...
Well, what should we do? Use the portal or this?
Yeah. Well, we destroyed the generator now, so now we can just go through here.
Okay, cool. What happens if we took the portal, do you know?
We just end up... It's exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
But we just get a little bit of extra dialogue. See, there's the other portal where we would come out.
Oh, where we would come out. Gotcha.
I'm not going to spoil anything about this guy we're talking to.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah.
That's the other side of the stranger's portal. At least we know he wasn't trying to trap us in the ink.
Do we?
So Van Helsing went from 1 to 30. Now I am 30, which is cool. So I would have been the exact part of, like, you know, where
so
this would have started.
We basically leveled at
the rate we should have.
At game pace, yeah.
Yeah. So if we would have imported our save from
in Van Helsing
2.
In Van Helsing 1 goes from level 1 to 30. Van Helsing 2, you can play a normal game where you go from level 1 to 30 again. And then you get basic items out of those rocks. Or you can import... Oh my god, I'm about to die. You can import your game from Van Helsing 1 into Van Helsing 2 and play from level 30 in veteran mode. Or you can just play veteran mode without a save and start at level 30.
Okay. So if you imported your save, you had all your equipment and stuff, right?
Yes.
So it's basically like we just did that.
Yeah. Here's the guy again.
I'll disable the device and you can go. Be ready.
Ready for what?
A storm is coming, Van Helsing. you may find that your work is far from done.
Then is it ever?
Fulmigati's army has withdrawn. Somebody is calling them back. They are still a chaotic mess, but they will regroup. Somebody wants to see you fall.
Nothing new about that.
An alliance is what you need. This tormented body is no longer able to fight, but my powers allow me to discover secrets. I can be your master spy, and you can let me have retribution.
But if we're to be allies, at least tell me your name.
A name? Yes. I used to have one. But that person was killed a long time ago. This wretched ruin of a man standing here is merely called Prisoner 7.
Prisoner 7.
He is the most impolite, mysterious stranger ever. And that whole doom and gloom attitude, can you believe it?
I don't know. He might be right. Something's up. I can feel it.
Okay, so this ring that I got from the boss battle, it has an affix called unable to use potions.
Really?
So that is the exchange for the massive damage increase. You can't use potions.
Wow.
I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Right. Chest. Anything over here? No. So that takes us back to our secret lair, I think.
Okay.
You want to keep going off this?
I think once we get to the lair, we'll just get any quests that are there, and then I'm gonna stop, so that way I can get everything that we did onto YouTube before I have to go to work today.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and plus let's get towards dinner time. Actually,
yeah. All right.
It all seems so simple. Defeat the mad scientist and ride into the sunset. But sometimes victory leaves you buried under the ruins.
Is this a little card game? Board game?
Someone saved me. For a change, I'm not the only mysterious stranger in town. But weeks have passed.
Hey, what's going on, Super Code Break? Hold on one second. I'm just going to take a look at this cutscene and I'll be right with you.
Outlaws and escaped monsters roam the streets. The resistance is too weak, so someone else decided to take matters into his own hands. General Harker, the military genius of the city, came back from his exile. He gathered the rest of the disorganized army. His forces are a chaotic mess of weird machines.
He's the main antagonist for the second game.
But they're slowly clearing out the streets. He might not have seen eye to eye with Fulmigati, but he regards me and the Resistance as a threat to the city. A coalition of monsters and troublemakers. As a hunter, I won't tolerate others hunting me. I'm ready to fight. I have an underground lair, new soldiers, and my new mysterious ally. I'm quite used to unlikely companions, but Prisoner 7 is the most unusual so far. A former test subject of the mad scientists, master of the ink. He's certainly helpful, but I don't know what to make of him. Now he can prove his worth. Harker's troops are on the move. They want to control the foundries, so he can build more war machines. We will stop them in the sizzling, clanking heart of Borgova. Let the battle begin.
Okay. The stream is pretty good. We, Sedek and I played for a good amount of hours today. Got a lot done. We actually beat what was considered the first game in the Van Helsing trilogy. So this is the start of the second game. Now, of course, Final Cut bridged all three games together. So we're beginning the second game. And yeah, I'm actually going to be ending the stream though in just a few minutes here once we get settled in our secret lair for the beginning of the second game. But yeah, I'm going to put all the videos on YouTube, so if you want, check back there. I'll edit out the parts that I took breaks and had to stop the stream and all that stuff, and you can just watch straight through if you are interested.
Alright, so we'll kill these few enemies.
Yep.
And then we can just exit the game. And then next time we play, we'll carry on from here.
You got it. Are you attacking right now?
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm in a
In
cutscene.
Helsing, General Harker has deployed the Grand Mortars. They're bombarding you with rift shells. Each shell opens an ink gate, so his soldiers have already got through your defenses.
And why should we trust you, you enigmatic, faceless man?
Your humble ally is here to help you, as he promised.
Katarina looks awesome when she's in, like, a battle form.
Yeah.
How annoying is that?
Alright,
New quest.
so we can just, yeah, we'll just exit here then.
Okay. Eliminate the infiltrator unit. Yeah, we'll do that next time. Okay.